Need cheap coins right now? Check out redzonecoins.com. For the very best discount available, use code DIRECTOR for 20% off. Yoda brothers, what's up? It's the Director. What a weird week this has been for Chargers fans and news. In short, the Chargers doctors up. Isn't that so weird? Like, how does this happen?
Don't worry, kiddo. This is gonna fix you right up.
In today's video, we're going to be going over this roller coaster of a week for Chargers fans. The Chargers are at the front of news headlines regarding what happened to our starting quarterback, Tyrod Taylor. So, I mean, normally I like to have these videos like really nicely organized, scripted and stuff like that. But in this instance, I just kind of want to rap with you guys because this one's just weird. And I kind of just want to get my thoughts out to you guys. What should we be thinking and expecting in the weeks to come? Now, before we get started, hit us up with a like and sub if you do enjoy this content. The small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. Let's get into this weird one. Lights, camera, action. The Chargers quarterback conspiracy. Now, maybe that's a little bit too dramatic of a title for this video, but that's what we're going with. Very, very strange week, man. Week one, it all started with Tyrod Taylor suffering a rib injury versus the Bengals. He took a shot. Definitely looked like it hurt. And it's something I think a lot of us were kind of aware of. He was kind of on and off the injury report, but really up until the last second, literally up until right before kickoff, did we know the severity of the situation. This forced Justin Herbert into the starting role at the very last second. And honestly, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I thought this was a ruse. I think I even posted on Twitter about it. I was like, how brilliant are the Chargers, having the Chiefs scheme against Tyrod Taylor all week to all of a sudden throw in Justin Herbert. I thought it was a brilliant long con. But no, it turns out to be something much more serious, something different than what even I had expected. Now, after suffering that rib injury a ways back, he decided at the beginning of this game to get an injection. I think it was something of a painkiller, which was actually administered a couple of millimeters in the wrong direction or something like that, and ended up puncturing his lung. And because of this, he's out indefinitely for I have no idea how long. I'm not a doctor. And I'll admit, in this situation, guys, like I feel really bad for Tyrod Taylor. I feel like if you're talking about him as an individual, you're not talking about him as, on the team or whatever. Like, he had a good shot at maybe finding, some success either with the Chargers or another team because of what he did with the Chargers. And now it seems that that's all been cut short. And the reason I feel bad is it's because of something that was out of his control. It sucks to lose your job for something out of your control. And I kind of speak of this from personal experience. No, I didn't take a shot to the ribs and get, a bad injection or whatever. Now, if you guys didn't know, I'm sure a lot of you guys do. I had a job that I was super, super happy with. A job that took me like 4 years to get, doing social media and directing commercials and videos for a food company. And honestly, I absolutely loved that gig. And unfortunately, my time there was cut short back in April due to the pandemic. And that's why I'm here today. That's why I decided to start this YouTube channel, or at least start pushing a lot of my resources into YouTube, is because I lost my job due to something out of my control. And although I made it work, it was a gut-wrenching feeling, man. Doing something I loved to do, doing something I was very good at, making some good money. Like, I felt very secure in my job before everybody, not just me, all of us in the production team got laid off. And of course, I don't blame my ex-employer. I don't blame the human beings that were also going through that situation. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. It's out of everybody's control. And I think that's kind of the mentality I was hearing from Anthony Lynn. I watched his interview a little earlier today, and it sounds like everybody's understanding it was a human error. In medical science or whatever, in the medical field, you definitely don't want to have any mess ups, but it happened. And it's about what you do moving forward from that. And I still do think that Tyrod has something to offer this team, even having lost the starting job for the Chargers quarterback. You see, regardless of what everybody says, I know there's a lot of people talking smack about this situation. I honestly, dudes, we all need to be sympathetic to this. This is something bigger than football. It's a very unfortunate circumstance for a player on our team, regardless if we thought he should be starting or not. But what can Tyrod still do for the Chargers? Now, I was saying that regardless of what we thought about him as a quarterback leading the Chargers offense, he still has something to offer in this team for Justin Herbert. Because Tyrod Taylor is a very intelligent human being. He has a lot of respect in the locker room. In the interview this morning, Coach Lynn was talking about how Tyrod Taylor received a crazy amount of votes for team captain. So yeah, he does command a lot of respect from his teammates. And I think that same respect is paid from Justin Herbert as well. See, what Tyrod Taylor may lack in traits, he makes up for in IQ, and Herbert can benefit from this. If you've got a mentor that you do respect, a mentor that's been through what you're going through right now, that can teach you the ropes, I think that Tyrod can still offer that to us as a team and to Herbert as a player. And I've read a lot of comments about people saying we don't want him learning from Tyrod Taylor. You guys need to look at the bigger picture here, okay? I know Justin Herbert gives the Chargers a better chance to win. I know Justin Herbert is the new hotness in LA, and I'm riding that hype train with you guys. But the reality of the situation is that Tyrod Taylor is the guy that he's going to be learning from. I know a lot of people wanted it to be Phillip Rivers, which would have been really cool too, but it doesn't mean that Tyrod doesn't have anything to offer in terms of mentorship for Justin Herbert as well. And as just one example, because I can't get, into it deep in this video, is ball security. That run that he should have taken for the first down, Justin Herbert, instead throwing a pick, that's something that Tyrod should step in and talk to him about. Little mental errors and stuff like that do add up, and I feel like in a rookie season, having somebody that's been through it all, that's been playing in the league for a long time like Tyrod Taylor is a valuable asset to this team, even on the sideline. So the biggest question that I'm getting asked right now is so what now? Well, as weird as this all has been, the outcome has been the unleashing of Justin Herbert. And as tragic as the way it came about, as awkward as it is to have it unfold this way, it's what the reality is now. Justin Herbert is the starting quarterback for the Los Angeles Chargers, and there really isn't any turning back now. I do sympathize for Tyrod Taylor. I do feel bad for his situation and the way it went down. Like, it shouldn't happen to anybody in that fashion, but it is what it is. So we need to embrace this. I think the team needs to embrace this. I think Anthony Lynn, from what I saw in interviews this morning, has embraced it in some way. He understands there's a lot of work to be done with Justin Herbert still, but at the same time, gotta keep looking forward. And unfortunately for Tyrod Taylor, I think he needs to let go of the thought of starting for the Chargers from here on out, because Herbert has a really good shot at winning this game on Sunday. The Carolina Panthers are without Christian McCaffrey, probably the only reason I thought they had a chance at winning that game to begin with. And if Herbert walks away with the dub, then that should solidify his starting spot on their roster for the rest of the year. So I guess that's just kind of what happened, guys. I guess the point of this video is this is where we are now. We need to look forward. It sucks what happened to Tyrod. I feel really bad, but at the same time, we got to move forward with Justin Herbert. We got to trust him. We got to embrace him, and we got to support him, man, because this kid is something special. And if we can see a significant amount of growth through this season, which is completely possible, the Chargers have a really bright future ahead of them. I just want to close this video out by saying good luck, Tyrod Taylor, man. Like, I'm super happy that you're still on the team. I'm super happy that you can offer something to our rookie quarterback, and I hope that you have a full recovery. But for the time being, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry for what happened. But I'm excited looking forward. Now, you're going to be part of that team too, man. Tyrod's still a part of the Chargers, and we can all find success together, making a playoff run, making a Super Bowl run, and however far this crazy season carries us. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hit us up with a like and sub on your way out if you do enjoy this content. We'll see you next time, and as always, bolt up and stay frosty.